Welcome back to the Liverpool Series. We're playing Football Manager 2017 again. Three games, three games today, not all in one day. 3 games in one episode, though. Big old fucking gaps between them, unfortunately. We're starting off with a home match against Tottenham, who are third in the league. Then it's Leicester and West Ham. Now, we've had a reasonably good run of games, I guess. We've had in the last 8 games. If we exclude that one, that's a friendly. We've had 5 wins, 2 draws. That's not bad for 7 games, is it? We are fucking floundering in the league, though. We're ninth. We're a long way behind Arsenal, who are top. 10 points behind, in fact. Let's get on with the game here. Who is playing today? Chelsea are playing. Everton are playing away. I won't tell their wife. Man City are playing away as well. Let's get on with it, shall we? Team selection, come on. We're going to go with the same team that we ended up with in the last episode. I just feel like the team's doing okay. I don't really want to switch anything around too much. So, hello, what happened there? I must have clicked the top right corner twice in quick succession. So it's already pushing through. The team's taken a long time to warm up as well. I don't know why. Still haven't received my face cam. It may turn up in this episode. I just recently I've basically recorded the conclusion to Season 4 of the Motorsport Manager series, and I mentioned then I was expecting this webcam to turn up. The postman still hasn't been just yet, though. Trevor. I don't know where he is, but we're waiting on him. And, yeah, Tottenham are favourites. Obviously, Firmino, Mane, and Liam Perrin are all out injured, which is a bit annoying, to say the least. So we've got Origi and Ings up front. Not inspiring, is it? It's not inspiring. Their team: Wanyama, Dele Alli. Fuck's sake. Lamella, Ericsson, Kane. That's a strong team, isn't it? Why couldn't these guys have been injured? Especially Kane. Fuck's sake. I mean, the guy might look like he's got downs, but he certainly doesn't play like that, does he? So, ignore the critics, try and enjoy yourself. Media have been on your backs for ages. Go out there and prove them wrong. They liked it. I like it. Let's get a calm. I'm expecting you to take control. They enjoyed that. They liked it when I said I expect you to take control. I'm expecting to see quality finishing out there. Not so keen on that one though. So there are other games going on today, so we're not going to look at the match stats. No, there isn't. I thought there was. Okay, we will be looking at the match stats. Apparently, those other games have already been played, or are being played later on. I should have looked at the kick-off time, shouldn't I? It sounds like me on a Saturday when I do actually have time off. Meet up with the lads. Should go for a pint, watch some football. Yeah, alright, and get the fucking time on. Because I think they're all at 3 o'clock. Or I'll put a bet on. I'll put an accumulator on, and I'll accidentally put some of Monday night's games on for a Saturday accumulator. I know a lot of people will do that, but for me, if I'm having an accumulator, I want them all in the same day. I want to know if I can then go out and spend more money on beer or not, you know. Don't get me wrong. I'm not struggling to spend money on beer. I spend far too much money on beer. But if you're out with the lads, you know, you get 150 quid on an accumulator or something like that, you're going to have a good day, aren't you, really? You're just going to go out, you're going to get some fucking Nando's, some cheeky Nando's, they need to officially change the name of Nando's to Cheeky Nando's, I feel, and get some beer in. That's what you got to do, because there's nothing like hot chicken and beer, except maybe steak and beer, or pork and cider. Pork inside her. I'm a fucking child. I'm 30 years old. I shouldn't be making lame jokes like that. You could argue I'm 30 years old, I shouldn't be making YouTube videos, but I'm playing games, and fuck it, I'm recording them. Can we please injure Harry Kane, please? Please, pretty please. Don't let him score on this break. It smells like a goal. Oh, thank fuck for that. Now, we do have most shots. We don't have the possession, unfortunately. Not much in it, but can we please just do something here about getting a fucking goal? Rodriguez, why are you so fucking blasé about that ball coming towards you? Coutinho into the middle and to the foot of a defender. Harry Kane apparently going to break. Yeah, absolutely skinned whoever that was. Who was that? Can we click? Keane. Cunt. Alright, we need them to... passionate. Very happy so far. Keep it up. I'm trying to keep it up. I'm just tired. Still improve. No, they're not keen. So 13 shots to their 6. Possession, they've had more. They've got even more now. Can we please just fucking turn it on, boys? What are you doing back there, Origi? Get a team talk in. I can't make a team talk, apparently. Can we feed the ball, please? Can we get the ball up to their end of the pitch and score a goal? Thank you. Origi, nice ball in. Ings into Milner. Oh, I'm not holding much hope. See. I'm tempted to sell Milner when the transfer window comes around. I mean, he's worth like 19.5 million, and he's getting old now. I wonder if we can sell him on and get someone in better. I mean, the signings we've made so far aren't that great, so I'm hoping we can do something. Maybe sell him on. Maybe sell Sturridge on. Coutinho, come on. Oh, you fucking worthless cunt. There's been a lot of highlights already. Let's push forward. They've still got a greater percentage of possession, but we do have the greater amount of shots. Did we make our first sub? Oh, hello. Can we steal that? Thank you. Still got it, have we? Still got it? Still got it? Yes, we have. Alright, now Henderson, I need a nice clean ball. Klein, nice early cross. Origi. How did you get that in? What the fuck was Origi doing? How the fuck did that sneak in? So let's make a first substitution of the match. Who's not playing well? Ings can come off for Woodburn. Coutinho is not playing well either, so we're going to bring Sousa on. I might bring Lamar on for Milner in about 5-10 minutes time. Can we please, ladies and gentlemen, get some encouragement for this team? I want to hear you screaming and chanting at home. You don't you'll upset your parents or your partner. And obviously it's not going to affect it because I've already recorded this, and also they can't hear you. But yeah, can we get some comments down in the video somewhere? Just a few comments where you think maybe this tactic can be improved. If you think it's the right tactic, maybe where we need to improve our signings, who we should sign, who we should sell. Obviously, I know we don't have the transfer window again for another 2 months in game, but we are going to look at getting some other players in. Lamar, nice little ball for Sousa. Just couldn't do anything with it. So I do want some cheapo signings, basically cheapo but good signings for this team to improve the team. Fuck's sake, like maybe, I don't know, Karius, mate. Can you not do shit like that for me? That's why we need Liam Perrin. Liam Perrin actually is a good goalkeeper, whereas Karius apparently isn't. That's an undeserved goal from Tottenham. Completely undeserved. Can we get one back? Can we get the lead again? We need to beat Tottenham. It's a team we should... Well, I say we should be beating. These are teams we need to be beating. Come on, boys. Should we go overload? No. Let's nick this ball off the Reese. Maybe bring Sousa on was a bad choice. I mean, he's going to be a great player. Origi, go on. I mean, he's going to be a great player, but he's not really there, is he, yet? I just really want him to improve massively really early on. I want him to be a justified signing. Again, Henderson, why are you so fucking blasé against that ball? There's like 5 minutes left of the game. We need to be getting the ball into the box and scoring, not, taking it easy. Passionate push forward. Can we get on the end of it? No. Chan to Klein. It's the last gasp chance here. Little Dinkin, why the fuck are you doing that? Just turn it around, see if you can get a penalty by getting taken out. That's what I would do. That is a disappointing end to that. I'm far from pleased. Rodriguez, honestly, mate, I thought you had a pretty good game. I'm pleased with how you did. Romagnoli, I'm pretty pleased with how you did as well. Passionate, I'm pleased with how you did. No, well, fuck you all then. It's like that game lights out. You sort of try to get one green and everything else goes red. So Klein was man of the match. We drew that. I can't believe we drew that. Obviously, that league is not representing the actual league we've got. So still waiting on getting on the what do we call it? Tactical familiarity. Passing was a joy to behold. Okay, I'm glad you think you can do better. It's fucking sassy. They're a bunch of sassy pricks, these lot, aren't they? 7 in the Premier League, except other teams do have a game advantage. So, like, everyone has a game in hand over us. So we'll see how that one works out. We are going to go uncut again. I like the uncut episodes. It means less work for me. We may have a look at a few things while we're doing this as well. We're going to have a quick look at... Well, I haven't really decided what we're going to have a look at yet. We're going to have just a flick about, I guess. Still looking at signing Lukaku from Everton. Heresy. Financially, we've got 5 million there. 2 million. We're just under our budget at the minute. Let's go to the board. Can we make any requests? Maybe the training facilities. Yeah, let's ask if we can get some improved training facilities. Technology is constantly developing. If we're in a position to be taking advantage of it to enhance our quality of training, yes. Okay. Alright, okay. They've only got 1 million in the bank. That's not good, Liverpool. That's not good. You should be having a lot more money than that in the bank, really. Why don't you have more money than that in the bank? Why you got £1 million in the bank? A club of this size, of this stature, with only £1 million in the bank. I can only imagine the locals have been on the rob. That's a fucking horrible thing to say, isn't it? I've got a couple of Scouser friends in Ipswich. They're in Colchester. I'm living in Ipswich, obviously, but they're in Colchester. And I speak to them, and I sort of like always take the mickey out of them. And they sort of talking about, one of them's talking about moving back because he misses home. He wants to go back up to Liverpool. And I said, "Oh, right, you've fed up being down here on the rob, then, are you?" And he always cracks up. He calls me a cunt. But in a friendly way. You know how sometimes like you use cunt as a term of endearance? Yeah, that's basically how our relationship is. Not that we're in a relationship or anything like that. Don't tell my wife. Do not tell my wife. So yeah. Can we get these internationals out of the way? I don't like it. Oh, these are the under 18s, aren't they? It did say internationals as well. I'm sure it did. So we're going to get £1.2 million for the televised match against Leicester. I guess that's going to help us out. We're in debt. Yay, 500,000 in debt. It's an interesting one. Lindelof has been called up. He better not get injured. With how our injuries are going, he better not get injured. Peter Brand, physio, nice. We've got another physio in. Can never have too many physios. Matip. We're going to ask Henderson to intervene here. John Matip, can you have a word? Yeah, he drops his lack of concern. Maybe 25. We might look to sell him on. I mean, he's one of our better defenders, but we might look to sell him on. I don't really want him in the team. Mostly because we've got some youngsters. Laver's out as well. So yeah, we've got Keane, Lindelof, and then obviously we've got Romagnoli, we've got Rodriguez, Gomez, Johnny. We've got all these defenders that we can use. So I'm thinking we might shift him on. Kevin Stewart, who I've just signed Kevin Stewart in my journeyman. Not giving away anything too much there at this point because, well, I think this episode's going to come out after you see what's happened in the journeyman. Oh yeah. Things are looking up in the journeyman. They really are. In fact, I'm ecstatic with how things are going in the journeyman. Unfortunately, we do need to make some more signings in the journeyman. Bit like this, where we're struggling for signings. We're struggling to find people. Basically, Bobby Adekanye apparently can be as good as Adam Lallana. Don't think he can. Ben Woodburn. Yeah, we'll praise him. I'm going to praise him like he should. Your form's improved recently. Thank you, boss. He is going to be a good player in the future. But just need to try and hold on to him. Need to keep getting him games. Same as Sousa. Basically, these youngsters we've got, we need to keep pushing them. And we spent money on them, so we need to make sure they're getting the games to improve. Jordan Williams caught the eye while on loan at QPR. I'm very pleased to see him earning international honours. There we go. Don't give a fuck. Emre Can is suspended, so we're going to bring Carlos Sola in to replace him in the next match. I've got a little way to go yet. Still got 10 days. And I've got to try and talk, because I said I wasn't going to cut, haven't I? Yeah. We're hoping Williams will still develop. Let's have a look at Jordan Williams. I mean, he's got some potential. Looks like he's going to be a fairly decent defender, actually. All his physicals are sort of mid. They're kind of average. Mental, alright. All of these down here are looking good. They're all at 12. He could be a good little player, actually. We'll have to keep an eye on his development. I'm just thinking, nah, he'll be useless. Ronaldo Vieira. 3.5 or 3 potential stat. I don't know. I don't know about him. Peacock Farrell. I like the name. Potential ability is quite good. We may look at signing him in the future. And Neil Ennis. He's got a future. He has got a future. We'll have a look at him as well. We'll keep an eye on these guys. Can we just offer him a contract? No, we can't. Let's add him to the transfer target list. And we'll also add Peacock Farrell to the transfer target list. Scout players update. Paulinho, not going to happen. Gavanio. Nah. Let's have a look at that Chinese sides players. Literally Axel Witsel even. I'm going to scout him. Why the fuck did you go to China? I mean, I understand actually it's going to be the money. 300,000 a week. I understand why you went to China, mate. I do. 46.5 grand a week. That's got to be galling, hasn't it? Alexandre Pato. Do you remember how good he was? Or supposedly was going to be? Yeah. 105 grand a week. Should we have a look at the Chinese leagues, actually? I want to see... Oh, I've gone too far now. So, Guangzhou... is that the team we just looked at? No, it isn't. Okay. So, Paulinho. We're scouting him. 64 grand a week. Ricardo Goulart. 54 grand a week. Jackson Martinez. 200. How the fuck is Jackson Martinez on 205 grand a week? He's alright. He's not brilliant, is he? Allen. 82 grand a week. Who else we got? We've had a look at Jiangsu, haven't we? We had a look at Jiangsu, so let's go to Shangang. Ricardo Carvalho on a free, 24.5 grand. He certainly went there on a free. We could have signed him, I guess. I don't think it's good enough for us. We'll have a look at him anyways. Figure it out. Adil Amadov. I'm just scouting these players. I'm just desperate for someone to improve the squad, if I'm honest. Oscar, we know is a good player. How much do you want? 400,000 a week. Holy fuck. I wish I was Oscar at this point. He's 25. He's only 400k a week. Hulk. 170 grand a week. How is a player of your ability getting more than £70 a week? He's not that bad, actually. He's not a bad player, but he's not brilliant, is he? 130 grand a week. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Sums of money are just absolutely stupid. Beijing. Ralph. I like your name. 46 grand a week. I don't think you're going to be good enough for Liverpool, are you? I can't believe you're earning 46 grand a week. Renato Augusto. Former FM wonder kid. Not good enough for us, though. Still earning lots of money. And you're earning 110 grand. How are you earning 110 grand, Yilmaz? I do not know how you've managed that. Shenhua. They don't have as much money as some of the other teams. Freddie Guarin's there. 95 grand. He's still a good player, I guess. Not good enough for us. Carlos Tevez, though, and Obafemi Martins. I didn't realise Obafemi Martins was there. Carlos Tevez. 600,000 a week. 600,000 a week. That is fucking disgusting. We're going to make an offer from there. Just 5.25 straight up. Obafemi Martins. 69 grand a week. Yeah, pretty much standard for him. We're going to scout him anyway. I just want to see how good he is these days. And Kim Hee-ki, or Kim Ki-hee, we'll scout you as well. There's one more team to look. I said, wait. Didn't they have another player there? I didn't see. Demba Ba, they got Demba Ba as well. We'll scout you. And you're on loan at Besiktas. Okay. You remember when everyone thought Demba Ba was the next big thing? So, Gil. That's former currency in Final Fantasy, isn't it? Alright. Diego Tardelli. 52 grand a week. You're not a bad player, you're not brilliant either, are you? Graziano Pelle, I didn't even realise he was out this way these days. 225 grand a week. Fucking phenomenal amounts of money for mediocre players. Papi Cisse. Fucking hell. Right, should we continue on? We've got 9 more days to get through and we're at 21 minutes. This is going to be a long episode. Let's go back a second. Donnarumma. Let's get a scout report on him. He'd be interested in joining our club. Ooh. Do we try to sign yet another goalkeeper? Gianluigi Donnarumma would be a fucking amazing signing. We have him and Liam Perrin. We could then sell Pickford, I guess. You know what? The only reason I didn't try to sign Donnarumma at the start of the season is because I didn't think he'd want to join us. I always forget that AC Milan aren't a bigger team as they used to be, which is just crazy. And I know they're a big team, but they aren't as big as they used to be by a long way. I'm hoping they have a bit of a resurgence soon. I thought that was my doorbell from out there. That's just me going mental. I'm hoping to have a bit of a resurgence soon. I really am. We're going to scout Hulk anyway. The game seems to think he's fairly good, but everyone else in the world knows the truth. Tardelli's not going to be scouted. Graziano Pelle, no intention of joining. A lot of these players are going to have no intention of joining because, well, we can't afford their wages. Rigoni, not good enough. Peruzzi, not good enough. Salza to try killer balls. Nice. Salza can try killer balls now. That's good. Can we teach him something else as well? Can we add something else to his game? Let's go to the tutoring. Let's go to training. Apparently there's no suitable tutors for him. Let's go to finishing training. I want to place his shots. Good. So how is he getting on? He's getting on pretty well. How is there no suitable tutor for this player in our squad? Not being funny. Mane, Firmino, Coutinho. How are they not suitable? Lallana, for fuck's sake. Or is he already tutoring someone? I can't remember now. But there's people here who should be able to tutor him. Really. Tevez bid has been rejected. Not really a surprise. I would like to get Tevez there. So he's still a big name. He's an old man now, but he's still a big name, isn't he? At the end of the day, let's try that and that. Just for cheeky shits and gigs. See how much he wants here. Can we offer him 1.2 million a week? Double his money. He'd love that, wouldn't he? He really would. I am tempted, because the amounts of money there are in the Chinese Super League, I'm half tempted to do a playthrough there at one point. Just see who we can buy. Spend stupid money. Alright, I want Donnarumma. I really do. 20.5 million, they reckon. 20.5 to 43. Okay. Well, we'll give you 3 million up front. 3.5. We'll give you Simon Mignolet. Alright. As a replacement. Monthly instalments of over 48 months of 20 million. And you're looking for a defensive midfielder and central defender. We'll also give you Ragnar Klavan. We give you another player? No. I will also, on top of that, after 50 games, 5 million. We'll give you per league appearances for the 10 games, first 10 games 100k, and a percentage of the profit from the next sale. How much is this worth? This is worth quite a bit of money at this point. Let's remove that one. No, wait. Let's remove that one, and we'll knock that down to 2.5, and that down to 18. A bit more, I think. Cheeky offer. Because what we really need is another goalkeeper, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be people watching this going, fucking goalkeepers again. Yeah, fucking goalkeepers again. Let's have a look, see what I was saying about here. No, or we've got to keep Donnarumma. Devastated if he goes. One of the best players around. What addition he would be? Good to see us trying to add from form players. Players are going to be disappointed if we don't get Tevez. Players, fans. That's what we're going to do. Interaction, reports, transfer. Declare interest as top target. So, Gianluigi Donnarumma is set for a high-profile departure to join the EFL Cup quarter-finalist Liverpool. He'd be extremely keen on the move. He's believed to be encouraging his advisors. Hopefully he'll help us push for the move. He's our absolute number one priority. There we go. I'll say we're giving away Mignolet as part of this deal, hopefully. If they accept it, who is almost a like-for-like replacement. He'll also get Klavan, so these are two players we'll get off the books if they accept it. Our offer for Tevez has been accepted, but he's not interested in joining us because we're not going to be able to offer him ridiculous money. Henderson wants to discuss personal matters. Okay. Well, I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to leave for Arsenal. I understand your goals and admire your ambition, but there's no reason at all you can't help us qualify the Champions League if you can knuckle down here. Yeah. If we fail, okay. So Henderson's happy to stay with us this season, but we will need to qualify for Champions League. That's fine. That is fine. I quite happily try to qualify for Champions League. We're going to have to look at maybe scouting out some more players, though, I feel. We're definitely going to have to do that. I feel maybe... where do we want to go with this, though? That's the thing. We definitely need some more players. Donnarumma coming will be a big fucking boon for us. Negotiation over Donnarumma. They want 45 million's worth. 11 million up front. Now, they're happy with Klavan and Mignolet. I think that we need to play a little bit of hardball, though. So, let's go with this. And we'll... I'm quite happy to give them a bit more in the long run. Like that. If we can pay less now, because we haven't got much of a transfer budget for this season left as it stands. We're going to have to give them more than that up front, aren't we? His value's 10.75. Negotiate it again. Right, so that's a big amount of money. We've got to try and come up with this money now. Might have to wait. We're going to have to delay it first, and then I'll see if we can get something sorted out fuck me, he's going to join us. I'm genuinely surprised by this. Can we get him? I want an optional contract extension. I'll give you 75. I'll give you 68 plus 2.2. But I want an optional extension. Okay, what about 2-year optional extension, 70 grand. Nice. So we can just going to extend that straight away. Homegrown players update, Harry Kane, Herbie Kane. Okay, Harry Kane, Kane Lewis. So these are guys in our team, are they? Kane Lewis. Yeah, they are. Alright. We need to push on. We need to push on. This episode's getting a bit on the long side, isn't it? And we have not really done much. We've had the game against Tottenham, which was a disappointing result. We've got Leicester coming up. If we can get the money in, then we will be getting Donnarumma in. I'm really fucking surprised by that. I want Donnarumma. I really want Donnarumma. We don't need it. Kind of do need a keeper. If we can get rid of Karius and Pickford and Maminga and what's his face, Mignolet, and get Donnarumma in instead, that's going to be a good position for us. And we just have a reserve goalkeeper, a kiddie goalkeeper, as a third one, basically. It gives us 2 young goalkeepers to work with, and we can just, yeah, we're set for a while then, aren't we? Liam Perrin will be a bit upset, but because we will be playing Donnarumma. Basically, Donnarumma will be the guy who starts for us. He's got more potential than Liam Perrin. He's probably not better than Liam Perrin, but Liam Perrin is back into training. Will he be fit for the Leicester game? No, we do need him. I don't like Karius. Karius is better than Mignolet, but I don't like Karius. I'm getting pretty hungry at this point as well. I did have breakfast at 5:30 this morning, and it is 10:10 now. So we do need to hurry this episode up, because I get hangry. I get really fucking hangry. You have no idea what level of hangry I get to. I don't really want to cut this out. Yeah, we'll delay it a little bit. Can we speak to the board about some more money? Board, more money, please. More money. More money? No. How are the finances now? Fuck a duck. Free transfer deadlines in 1 week. Okay, that's fine. No. So we're going to basically have to wait until the January transfer window to actually try and sell some players, and then see if we can get Donnarumma in. I want Donnarumma at the club. I do. It's the wrong player to be signing, I know, but I want him at the club. He's going to be our goalkeeper for the 5 seasons that we hopefully will be here, basically. Easy win predicted. Mahrez, Clough. Fuck him. That's what I can say. Where are we going to have to look at? I can't remember what we're going to have to look at. I think getting rid of Sturridge and getting a different striker in is going to be prio 1 in the January transfer window. We're good with regards to attacking midfielders, I would say. I mean, Lamar's got a lot to work with. He's going to improve. We've got Salza still. Midfield, we can get rid of Milner, get someone else in. Maybe. Defenders, we're not buying any more defenders. Maybe a defensive midfielder. Obviously, the goalkeeper will improve massively once he's here. Liam Perrin is apparently a worse keeper than Loris Karius. This could be because of the injury, I guess. But I thought he was a better keeper. I thought he was a 3.5-star keeper, whereas Karius was a 3-star keeper. I'm sure that was the case. I'm like 95% sure that was the case. We'll have to check it out. I'm really surprised I haven't got a cup of tea in front of me. I kind of want a cup of tea now as well. My mouth's getting a little bit on the parched side. He would be happy to come to us, but it's going to be £35 million. No, he's not worth 35 million. I don't think we're going to be signing anyone from the Chinese league. Let's look at the scouting, see what kind of players we can get now. Not to Augusto. No, I mean these all the big names really. with the ability. I mean, Julian Draxler. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get a scout report on you, mate. I know we've kind of got one. I would like Julian Draxler. He's got some potential still. He's still only 23. I mean, I'd like to get Iheanacho as well, but not really an improvement. Dusan Tadic, we'll get a scout report on him. I'm just trying to keep everyone scouted in like this upper stuff. Nolito, get you scouted as well. I just want to try and see who we can get that is going to improve this squad, and that is what we need to do. Don't really need another defender, do we? Don't really need another goalkeeper. We're still not going to stop me signing Donnarumma. Donnarumma, best young keeper in the world. The next Gianluigi Buffon, if he doesn't get injured or become the next Richard Wright, he'll be fine. Troy Deeney. Why are we looking to sign Troy Deeney? Oh dear. Luis Gustavo. We could probably do with an extra DM, but anyway, let's get on. We've got Leicester. Come on, let's get into this game. We've got to click continue 3 times in one day, haven't we, to get to this Leicester game? I'm sure of it. It's always the same way. Always the same way. Chris Owens is injured, unfortunately. Not in my first team, so I don't care. I mean, he could be a very good youth prospect. I do not know. Oh, fuck me, that's a big yawn. Yeah. It was an early start, even by my standards. 4:30 is an early start, even by my... That's when I woke up, by the way, when it was, like I say, about 5:30, I think it was. I had breakfast, or was it 5:10? Something like that, anyway. Very early start. Was it 4:30 or was it 5? I don't know. At that time of day, that doesn't really matter, does it? You're just up early. Laver's back from injury. Liam Perrin has passed the fitness test, so we'll get him on the bench. There he is. Oh, his potential ability is 4-star. So what is Karius then? Ah, that's what it is. I see. I mean, these are all young keepers. They're all young keepers. Do we really want to get Donnarumma in? Kind of. Oh dear. I want to get Pickford started as well, but never mind. Right, so let's get into this game. Same team, more or less. Obviously, Solar's come in instead of Chan. I always want to call him Khan. I don't know why. He's coming instead of Chan because of suspension. Maybe we bring in Lallana instead of Solar, actually. Yeah, we're bringing Lallana up. Do you want to put Thomas Lemar in instead of Coutinho? He's not been playing well recently, has he? We'll do that. So Thomas Lemar gets to start. Origi or Ings? I want to bring Woodburn in. For Ings. Yeah, we'll get him to start. We'll bring Salzer on at some point, of course. Just how I want to play it. So teams are going to take forever to warm up, as per usual. It's because they're spending too much time on social media. We have to ban it at the club, I think. We are the favourites. Where are Leicester in the league? Leicester aren't doing particularly well, are they? Down in 15th, so a win here could, theoretically anyway, we're the only match going on at the minute. We've got a game in hand, so a win here can push us ahead of Southampton and Everton, and if West Ham were to lose or draw the next match, push us ahead of them as well. So we could potentially get to 7th with a win here today. That is a good thing. We should be turning it around. It's a fairly strong team. Vardy overrated in this game. He had one good season, and apparently he's like the best thing. If we play our game, we'll win. You're all very capable of that. I fully expect you to keep our run going. A team such as ours should be winning this match. Any problem? We're the favourites here. If we play our game, we'll win. You're all very capable. They didn't like it. I want a calm. I want you to give me a solid defensive effort out of there. Nope. How about a passionate? I want you to take control of the midfield. Okay. That's not good. The fuck did I do? Well, we're going to keep on the match stats. We are the only game happening at this moment in time today. I hope that's not going to affect the team too Fuck me. Yawning. I hope that's not going to affect the team too much. Let's have a look, see what's happening here. That's a Vardy goal. Fuck you, Vardy, you overrated piece of dog shit. Concentrate, team. We need to fucking win this, boys, okay? Come on, Klein. Get a decent throw in. Keane with a cross. Keane with a cross. Klein with a cross. Henderson with a cross. Anyone with a fucking cross. Origi, lovely stuff. I'm glad I took off Ings instead of Origi. So we are up to 7th with a draw, apparently. Interesting. Other teams... I didn't think other teams were playing today. They're not. How are we up to 7th? Don't know. Can we steal this ball, please? That's going to be a goal, isn't it? Let's push forward. Push forward, cunts! Go on, Origi. Get 2. Fuck, what was that? That first touch. That was the touch of a rapist, that was. That really was. How are we doing? 54% possession, more shots on goal. We just need to... I don't know what it is, we're not converting these chances. We're getting loads of chances, we're just not converting them into actual goals. Performing well out there, keep it up. And looking for you to make the difference. Everyone's green, that would do. Don't want to confuse them. Tosses. Now, can we please nick this ball back and get it up the other end? Danny Simpson. Where's Jamie Carragher where you need him? Can't make a team talk yet. Lamar would cross in. Why did you not? I was hoping Lamar was going to volley that in. I was hoping the ball was going to come down to Lamar. He was going to volley it, and it was going to be a screaming goal. But apparently not. Can we nick the ball off Mahrez, please? Where's Jamie Carragher? Come on. We need. Every time I see Simpson, all I can think of is Jamie Carragher now. Did you see his tweets? You've seen that little like spat on Twitter. It's amazing. It really is. Stupid but amazing. Origi, go on. Lovely. I think he's doing us a good job. He has stepped up. That was a great pass from Lamar. He's really stepped up since Firmino's been injured. He's done what he can. We're not going to sell Origi at all. I thought about it, but no, it's not going to happen. Good pass from Woodburn. I'm just trying to G him up every time I can. Shitty tackle, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I'm sure it's Fuchs, isn't it? I'm sure that's how the announcers will pronounce it. There's a hat-trick for Origi, you beautiful bastard. You beautiful Belgian bastard. He is Belgian, isn't he? Origi. Pretty sure he is. I might be wrong. But, yeah. That's good. That is good. That is very good. Can we hold on to this, though? That is my question. Let's give a passionate tighten up. Let's get a sub in. Who's playing really poorly? No one in particular. Henderson's looking tired. We'll get Sola on. Origi's not going to come off. Lamar. Don't want to take Lamar off. We're going to switch him with Lallana, and Lallana's going to come off for Sousa. And I think we're going to bring Coutinho. No, we can't bring Coutinho into the middle, can we? Okay. Sousa for Milner, and then Milner off Coutinho. So we've got 3 midfield changes there. How do we feel about that? It gives us youngsters. It gives the youngsters a chance to get on the pitch. And I mean, Woodburn will get a full game today, so. Also means Coutinho shouldn't be too pissed off that we dropped him. Can we steal the ball? Get another gun? I want Woodburn to get a goal or Sousa. That's who I'd like to see. I don't want Vardy to get a goal. Don't. Fuck me sideways. I'm not happy with that. It's just shoddy. We're going to get FM'd, aren't we? They're going to win 4-2. We do have a very leaky defence, it has to be said. There we go, it's going to be 3-0. Go on, Coutinho. Is anyone ahead of him? Is he going solo? He is, with a terrible ball. Why don't you just put a bit more on the end of that? That's going to be a goal here for them. I can feel it. I can just feel it. Danny Simpson, tosser. Yep, there's a goal. Fucking hell. How do we chuck away a fucking lead like that? How? We've got double the amount of fucking chances on goal, had double the amount of shots, all the possession, and yet we throw away a fucking victory. And I mean, that was thrown away, and this is 4. Fuck sake! I said this was going to happen, didn't I? I said it was going to happen. I am fucking livid. Absolutely fucking livid. I want to rage quit, but I'm not going to. That is just fucking abysmal. That is absolutely fucking abysmal. That's our chance fucking gone. Liverpool finally lose. Yeah, rub it in. Rub it in. Why don't you? So, fuck. Draxler may be an option. Tadic isn't. Nolito, no. Manolas. Scouting. Bernard. Scout you too. I'm so fucked off of that. I am beyond fucked off of that. Luis Gustavo's no. I cannot believe with the possessions and shots we had, we did not win that. We need Firmino back. We do need Firmino back. Sadio Mane even will do a fucking good job. Sturridge is just not doing it for us. He's not been playing well. In fact, I'm going to have a word with him, I think. I don't want to criticise his training level. I don't know how well he's been doing in training. Maybe we'll bring Sturridge up into the first team. Give him another chance. Get Coutinho to start. Chan instead of... no, we'll get Milner off instead of that. And then, like so. Let's get some youngsters in. Let's get a bit of rotation going in, shall we? I'll get Lindelof on actually. He is Belgian, isn't he? Yeah, he is. That's really fucked me off. Really fucked me off. That is beyond a fucking joke. That is being proper FM'd, that is. That is not good. Right, let's get to this West Ham game. Because that would have set us up with West Ham. If we'd have done that, we'd have been ahead. We could have fucking... We could have been back up into the European spots. It's an uphill task now. That win could that win could be the difference for this season. Where are we in the league now? How many games have we played? 12 games in. There's 26 left to go. We are 5 points outside of Europe. And if we'd have won that, we'd have been on 19 points. We'd have been sat here in 7th, and we'd have just been what? Well, would have been 2 points behind. That's fucking crazy. How are Watford on 26 points? They're playing well, aren't they? I am fucking livid with that. Really fucking pissed off. At least we've identified maybe 2 free targets. Maybe. David keeps getting injured. I think we're going to try and sell him on. How much are you worth? 11.5. Yeah, we're going to try and sell him. Transfer status is transfer listed, and we'll get you at, you're worth what, 10, 11. We'll set you at 9.5. Alright. I'm not having someone who keeps getting injured every 5 seconds in my team, especially when he's not getting played, because he's not getting games. I thought I was really scouting him, but I think we may have to lay back on Donnarumma. I really want Donnarumma, especially while he's still young. He's going to be cheaper than he will be, say, next season. But I've got other concerns with regards to the team. I honestly think, I know we've spent a lot of money on defenders. I think we need a more solid defender. We're leaking in goals. I don't know if it's the tactic, whether they're lacking familiarity, or whether it's our players, or if it's just the tactic is dog shit. But I don't know. Donnarumma, we're going to say no. We're going to try and bid for him again at some point. Draxler, he's still a potential signing. Draxler, he's not a huge improvement on what we've got. That's the only thing. In fact, there's no one really about who is a huge improvement. Let's go to scouting. Let's have a look at some free agents, shall we? See if we can pick anyone up. Not really anyone about it. So bring Chris Kirkland back to the team. Do you remember when he was playing here? Trying to remember who was first choice at the time. See, he wasn't first choice. I think he had a few games as first choice, but not really anyone here, is there? No names jumping out at me. Nope. Fuck all jumping out at me. I don't even know how far down this goes. You know what, I've got a shortlist we could probably have a look at. Player shortlist. So let's have a look at the shortlist. Which shortlist is it? There we go, shortlists. Top 200 free agents. Martin Kakalas is apparently a free agent. Doesn't look like one to me, does he? Does he look like a free agent to you? Doesn't look like one to me. Let's click on him. We'll scout him, see what happens. None of these are going to be good enough for us, are they, really? Berbatov's at Hull. I mean, all of these people were free and picked up teams, but none of them are really good enough. I saw Michael Essien there. He's injured. He's definitely not going to be good enough. Manuel Abue. I think he played for Liverpool in the past, didn't he? No, who am I thinking of? Oh, Toure. Don't know why I mixed those two up at all. He is suspended. Why is he suspended and how long for? Global ban until... Interesting. We're going to scout him anyway. I don't know the reason behind this ban. I don't propose to go and look it up. But if anyone does know, put it in the comments. If it was a high profile thing and I should know about it, then I do apologise. But just stick it in the comments and let me know. Ronaldinho, should we see if we can just pick him up as a potential coach? Give you less money than that. We've tried to sign him before, have we? Did we try to sign him before? I can't remember doing that. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, just come along. I need you to coach Sousa, okay? Can you be a tutor for Sousa for me? He's not an improvement. It's taken up wage budget, but I'm looking at his technicals and thinking he could be a way of teaching someone. So speak to Henderson, welcome him. Thing is, I like this. Fans don't think he's good enough. He probably isn't these days. But can you remember when everyone wanted him? It's just his physicals. It's literally just his physicals that are letting him down. Everything else is still solid. So let's have a look at Sousa or Sousa, however you want to pronounce his fucking name, tutoring. No suitable tutor. How is that? How is Ronaldinho not a suitable tutor when they both speak the same language? They both play the same fucking position. How is they? So Origi can place shots. That is good. At least it means he will be finishing a lot better now. Let's go back to training, attacking, and let's have a look at finishing. No, I want him to be precise. Try and rifle free kicks in. Long range free kicks, no. Try to lob the keeper 1-on-1. Happy with that. Get him to do that. Let's go to the squad. Let's have a look at Woodburn real quick. Did we get him learning anything? I can't remember now. False 9. Finishing training. Want him to place his shots. Good boy. That's what we need you to do. What does Sturridge do? Does Sturridge place his shots? Attempts overhead kicks. Okay. Ings. But you place your shots, mate. You're learning how to do that. And Lamar places shots. It's fine. I really like the places shot rate. I find that it actually does increase the amount of goals you get. So with Origi having that now, I think it was if you get hit shots with power and places shots, used to certainly be the case. But if you had those two traits on a striker, you'd just fucking bang goals in. Look at that. Even if he came to us, fucking unreal. No. Hulk, no intention of joining. It's fine. No intention of having you. Solus progress. It's getting there. He is getting there. May have to start using him a bit more. We will have to start using him a bit more, I feel. Right, so today's match is not here yet. We've got to wait till next week. No. Got to wait till tomorrow. Fuck me. I'm still fucked off with that last match. How are we doing financially now? Still 2.5 million in debt. I am fucking pissed off that last match. I'm also pissed off this episode's taken now. A lot of it's me talking bollocks, to be fair. I've not really given myself a chance to cut things down either, have I? Thinking about it. No. To those of you who are still sticking around, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys sticking around and hanging about and seeing how angry I'm getting, and trying to help me out here. So he's got potential ability of 4 stars, currently 3.5. What is your best position? Left midfield is your best position, is it? I would like to retrain him as a centre mid if we get him. That's what I'd like to do if we was to sign him, retrain him as a centre mid. That would be my plan anyway, and that'd be probably what we'll look at doing. Anyway, let's get on to the West Ham game. Get this episode and end so I can get something to eat. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm pretty fucking angry, because I'm really hungry. But yeah, I do like these Roaring Cut episodes, but they do drag on a little bit at times. Not just for me, but I know for you guys as well. I mean, I'm actually playing a game, you're sitting here watching me play the game, so I can imagine it's even worse for you. Yeah, I guess we switch those two around. Will that improve anything? A little bit. Let's submit the team. I've kind of pissed off at this now. I just want to get this done. I want to get something to eat. And then I want to record the Journeyman. I almost said the team's name. I can't remember if the team is actually known at this point or not. I have scheduled things to be done. I've recorded a couple of episodes with that team already. So yeah, we'll see how that happens. I can't even remember if I mentioned it in this. I think I did mention it in this. So, media have been on your backs lately. You tried to ignore that, enjoy the match. I didn't like that one. I I think there's a lot more to come from you. You switched off, did you? Okay. A lot more to come from you. Who was that? That was Johnny, was it? Well, learn the fucking language, alright? He probably does know English. I definitely don't know Spanish. All I learned in Spanish, my teacher in school was ridiculously stupid. Okay? She was hot as fuck, but she was ridiculously stupid. Because what you shouldn't do to a bunch of teenagers is teach them how to say no tengo ganas, which is basically Spanish for I can't be bothered. No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not clever. It's not clever to do that. So we want a passionate push forward. We are the only match, aren't we? No, there was another match going on. United Sunderland. Okay, keep an eye on that one. Got to remember we're playing in this horrible lime green kit or bright yellow kit, whatever it is. Can't even see the difference between the players and the pitch. I thought that was in. I'm still contemplating selling Sturridge. Still contemplating it. Sell Sturridge, bring in Tevez, but he doesn't want to join us, does he? So we just need we need a marquee signing. That's what we need. We just need a big name. Is that Noble off? He is. That is a big boost. Let's get him to concentrate. Can we get on the end of it? No, apparently not. They're a man down, but we still can't take advantage of that free kick. Coutinho, Origi, Sturridge fucks it up, gives the ball away. Coutinho, Origi, Chan, fucker. I don't know, perhaps if Sturridge actually moved his feet, he might have been able to be the one taking the shot. What was that? Lana handballed, but didn't get a yellow card. Fair enough. Sunderland had a player sent off as well. Oh, fuck me with yawns. What's with the yawns? Why am I keep yawning? Why? Origi is the informed player for us at the minute. He has really stepped up since Firmino's got injured. I'm hoping that him and Firmino together will be a beautiful strike pairing. But we've got to wait until nearly the end of the season to get Firmino back. If Origi gets injured, I do not know what we will do. Passionately, someone keep it up. Yeah, if Origi got injured, I don't know what we would do. We'd be fucked. We might have to see if we can find a strikerless formation. In fact, I'm kind of thinking we could probably go with a strikerless formation anyway. We could do that. I think Origi can play attacking midfield left, can't he? AML, can he play there? Because we've got a wealth of talent when it comes to attacking midfielders, but we don't really have much depth. Thank you, Liam Perrin. I thought I was going to have to kill you. We don't really have much in the way of depth when it comes to strikers at the minute, especially now we've got a few injuries. Juan Mata scoring, so Man United 2-0 up. Fucking Ibrahimovic, the freak that is Ibrahimovic. No more team talks yet. Can we get a team talk, please? Thank you. Passionately get creative. I want more goals. I don't think 1-0 is going to be enough. What's happened to Origi's pace there? You're getting tired, mate. We're going to have to take you off. I hope we don't have to take you off. It's kind of almost Sunday League football in the middle there, wasn't it? That was kind of standard where we were at for a minute. Still kind of feels that way. We're not finding a hole in this defence. Can we please just, I don't care, just take a crack shot. Sturridge off the fucking crossbar. Is that going to be the start of a renaissance for Sturridge? I hope it is. I really hope it is. We'll leave both of those guys on for now. Chan for Milner. Johnny for Romagnoli. Don't know why I said it that way. I thought it would be more Italian. It ended up being more retarded. Can we get another goal, please, guys? I would like to be able to do more than just 2-0 against a team with 10 men. I especially don't want to be able to give away a goal. Can't do a team talk. We're going to give away a goal here. Cut out by Romagnoli. He just sort of went, that'll do. To be fair though, I'm glad he didn't try to play the ball out of trouble there. Close this ball down, boys. Fuck's sake. Some dog shit defending. Right, can we close that ball down, please? Get it away. That was just terrible. Goal. Good work, Liam Perrin. Now, we will have to bring on Sousa, I feel. Coutinho's playing too good, so go with who's knackered. Lallana. Lallana's getting older. He is starting to get old now compared to Henderson, bless him. We get another passionate demand more. I would like to get another goal. Man United 3-0 up. Whew! Origi, did you see that? Did you see that? I wish I had replays on now, because we can have a look at that again. That was a cracking shot. I hope he's not getting much per goal. I hope he's not getting a big goal bonus, because he's going to start costing us a lot of money. 3-0 away from home. That is good. That is good. That does. Oh, I was about to say it makes up for the last match. It doesn't. It doesn't. Nothing makes up for that last match. That last match was absolutely fucking dire. It was absolutely fucking Kieran. Chant received 600 grand because, yeah, okay. Praise Origi's performance. We're going to be passionate. You were superb. I love you, Origi. I really do. Let's have a look at the Premier League. We're 9th now. 5 points behind United, who are in the Europa League position, and it means we're 7 points behind Tottenham and Chelsea. We're a long way off still, a hell of a long way off. Let's have a look at the schedule. So in the next episode, still pissing me off looking at that. In the next episode, we've got Newcastle in the quarter final for the League Cup, sorry. Then Watford and Burnley, and then this episode after that we'll have Crystal Palace, Middlesbrough, and Manchester United. These 4 games here, we need to win all 4 of them. We need to win all 4 of them. Yeah, desperately need to win all 4 of them. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. If you have enjoyed it, I'd be very surprised. It's dragged on far too long, hour and 5 minutes. It's far too fucking long if we're doing this episode for. I should have cut it out. I'm not going to though. I don't think I've left myself any breaks to cut between matches. So, but yeah, please do like and subscribe. Leave me cheeky comments. Tell me who I should be signing in a transfer window. Should we go for Donnarumma? He's interested in joining us. You know, he's a big name as well. It may open up some avenues for some more players to be interested in signing for us. Hit me up on Twitter at Keggedy, and I will see. Oh, check out other playlists, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.